I just went to a few Christmas gatherings, and we got New Year's coming up, and I just want to take an opportunity to dispel an urban legend that too many party hosts are falling for. And that is when people arrive and they have food restrictions or even allergies or medical conditions that require them to eat in a certain way, that these people must be missing out. If somebody doesn't drink soda, they must spend every minute of every day thinking about it. And I've been on both sides of the equation actually, in the past when other people were avoiding it, and today when I answer these questions. The reality is quite the opposite, actually. You see, when I'm alone, or when I just spent 2 weeks in Taiwan for a conference, and I stayed in the hotel this time. I used to stay with my family until I realized I love to explore myself, and I didn't even think about it. It's only when I'm with people and I have to field these questions that does the concept of junk food or other things that I avoid even come up. And then people ask me why I don't just eat these things in moderation when I'm with these people. The difficult part is that the concept of moderation. If I eat it with Uncle Bob, what happens when I see Uncle Tom? What happens with other friends? If I do these things while I'm on vacation, what happens if I just want to relax after work? And it becomes very confusing. I stopped drinking soda when I was 16 years old, and prior to that, I did try to cut back, to no avail. Why? Because the definition of what cutting back is. If we went to a fast food restaurant and I allowed myself to drink some soda, what is some? What if it's my birthday and I want to refill my soda a few extra times? Okay, if I do it for my birthday, what if I need to study for an exam? I need extra caffeine. It gets confusing fast. And the other thing is, every day should be a good day, and it's a good day to be eating healthy then. You see, the problem is, if you want to define when it's an okay day to cheat, well, now you're defining good and bad days. We really shouldn't be doing that. Every day should be a good day. Anyways, getting back to the point, when I go grocery shopping on my own, I hardly even think about the interior of the store. I do all my shopping in the perimeter. And then a couple of days ago, I was meeting my girlfriend. We met when I was living in New York, and now she's living in China. And we had gone to a store, and she's asking me about things that I never even considered to be food, or haven't considered for 13 years. And it becomes very foreign. I look at it, and it doesn't even look like food anymore. And part of the difficulties is I have to describe this without being judgmental. I don't want to be judging her for what she's eating, but at the same time, I need to project that she doesn't have to worry about my eating. This is always a very touchy subject for me. I wish food could be treated along the lines of how we treat medical backgrounds. If I go to the pharmacy, which I haven't done so for a very long time because I take good care of my health, and I ask for a drug, if the pharmacist announces over a loudspeaker what drug I'm getting, I'd be pretty offended. And unfortunately, food is almost treated in that manner in our society. Anyway, so I've learned that I'm not a vegan or even a vegetarian, but when I see these people, I know that they aren't missing anything, or there are some people who avoid other things that I don't necessarily find offending yet. But I realize they're not avoiding anything, and it's actually me that's causing the tension. If there's any discussion, I don't discuss it anymore. But part of the problem, I'm kind of immune to it because I've dealt with it for 16 years now. But I've noticed some people who are trying to lead healthy lifestyles, and they associate with people who aren't, and they're hearing all these other people telling them how much they're suffering, and part of the problem is you hear that too often, you could really actually start to suffer, and it's I'm not saying you shouldn't socialize with these people, but it's important to arm yourself and to realize you got to put filters on your ears if you listen to these subjects. Otherwise, you're gonna either fail or you're going to suffer, and that's not a good thing to do. Thanks for watching.